Practice exam number 2. Practice exam 3, number 2. The distribution of blood cholesterol in the population of young men aged 20 to 34 years is close to normal with standard deviation 41. You measure the blood cholesterol of 14 cross-country runners. The mean level, X bar, is 172. A 90% confidence interval for the mean level mu among cross-country runners is closest to. So, key thing you need to look at this question, you need to look at what it's asking for, obviously. It says it's asking for a 90% confidence interval. So the next thing after you process that in your mind, you're going to have to decide if it's a z interval or a t interval, or a one proportion interval. Well, the key thing that you should know by now is you use z interval if sigma is given to you. And for this question, it's pretty obvious that sigma is given to you, so you use z interval. And this is right here, the formula of z interval. X bar plus or minus z star times sigma divided by the square root of n. Let's identify all of these parts. X bar is right here, 172. Z star at 90%. Remember, you're going to have to go to the table. Table C, 90%, 1.645. You follow my mouse? Z star, 1.645. Alright, so sigma is 41, and then square root of n, you measure the blood cholesterol of 14 cross-country, so the square root of 14. Alright, so the easiest way, because each of my options for this question is formatted this way, the easiest way is to just use this formula instead of the calculator. Let me explain why. X bar, 172, so each one of these already has the 172, so all you're going to have to do is figure out this math. You're going to have to do, at 90%, z star 1.645 times sigma 41 divided by the square root of 14. So if we put that in our calculator, we're going to go 1.645 times 41 divided by square root of 14. Sorry, the square root of 14, close parentheses, 18. So this right side, that's what we just did in the calculator, is 18, so that's why B is true. If you still just would rather do the test and go z interval, you can do that too. So I put all the information down: 41 sigma, X bar 172, and 14, and C level of 0.99. Then that's your interval. But notice that this interval is written differently. But what you could do is you can go through each one of these and figure out which of these options equal this interval. So you could go 172 plus 18 and figure out if that's 200. And interesting. Let's take a look at what this is. It's actually a 90%. I put 99. Okay, so yeah, 172 plus 18 should be 190, and that's true. So that's why B is still true. So those are the two ways you could figure out number 2.